Well, and with Saban also is like when he came to Tuscaloosa, we were down bad. We were not anywhere near where we were with Bear Bryant or Wallace Wade or Frank Thomas.
Yeah.
But when he came to town, boom, we were winning all over the place.
And don't get me wrong, Coach Bryant recruited the best players. I mean, you look Bob Bumhauer. I mean, all these players that played for him had great Dwight Stevenson, the center. I mean, he recruited the best of the best, all right, and primarily Alabama because that's the way they did back then. And so he had some great players that had great NFL careers, but times were different with regard to you know um, the focus and how you voted for Heisman winners.
Yeah.
So Coach Bryant put a lot of guys in the NFL. So did Coach Saban, but Coach Saban was able to parlay it. It was a different offense, all this spread and all this other kind of. Well, he finally went to the spread, but the way things changed, he was able to recruit players that the best, and Coach Bryant did too. For the
Yeah.
system, Coach Bryant recruited the best. For Coach Saban's system, he recruited the best, and those players got a lot of good statistics.
That's true.
If that makes sense.
Well, and the thing was that he had like 6 natties with Alabama, and before then he got a natty with LSU. And we look back at Saban's career, he was doing very well at Michigan State. I mean, the thing that really,
Yeah, he was.
oh yeah, it was funny though when Ohio State was going up against Michigan State. That was one of the 2 years that they beat Michigan under John Cooper. But one of the 2 times that they did beat Michigan, they couldn't get it done against Michigan State.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So quite interesting. But Coach Saban, obviously, first time Hall of Famer, no doubt. I mean, the proof's in the pudding. I mean, I just hate he didn't stay in long enough to get 300 victories. Oh, was it 297? But he has a great.
292.
I think he had an 80% winning percentage, which is incredible. And he did it his ways on his terms.
Mm-hmm.
He did it his way, his terms, and screw you. You don't like it, leave.
Yeah.
Can't do that today. Well, you can if you got enough guts.
And a lot of people look back at that '03 season when he was at LSU. But I think about that 2001 season, his second year at LSU, where he led them to an SEC title game victory. That was after Tennessee had a humongous day against the Florida Gators, and it was like good grief. LSU did very well, and they got revenge against the Vols, and they were able to get it done.
Those LSU fans got to be thinking, man, if that guy would have stayed, we would have had the dynasty of all time. Can you imagine? Can you imagine what an LSU fan's thinking these days?
Oh yeah,
We need to get one of them on there and interview him. What if Saban would have stayed? He won what 6 at Alabama. I mean, how many would he have won at LSU? And those guys down there in that bayou, they're sitting there thinking about that. They're just wanting to just punch a wall, knock their heads into a wall, thinking what could have, what might have happened.
oh yeah,
Oh yeah, oh yeah. But hey, randomness of fate.
there we go. So now that we got Saban in the Hall of Fame, and I can't wait to see what the rest of the Hall of Fame is going to look like on Wednesday. That's going to be cool right there.
Yeah.
And